It said that, but I can't remember if that motherfucker did the whole game or not.
He can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
So on the other side of the field, now it's 1st and 10.
I think you only have like 8 activated, right?
Rolling on this drive. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And so that's
$50, 20 to blue, 50 to you. Probably gonna lose 40 to up top right now. That's crazy.
Combination looked pretty good.
Huh?
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
I gotta break out the
First down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand for this defense after getting walked backwards on this drive.
I gotta keep
them staring at a 3rd and long. That's a defensive position to dictate to the offense.
Oh, I do.
Of course it's not going to do. You won't worry about that. No, you don't worry about that.
Third field goal in the first half.
But I just put out there, I wanted to win the game, but I really wanted to break out my quarterback.
Back to throw again.
My boy's at 91 speed.
Caught by Henry.
Yeah, he's just like, so that's slow, bro.
Line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop 1 pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Portland's offense now about set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Allen. And he's got Pierce. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox.
Here we go.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Pats will take over possession here up at the 44. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Jones throw going into the hands of Williams. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Meanwhile, Jones throw there complete to Myers. Touchdown! Jakobi Myers, 32 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by Jakobi Myers on the touchdown reception. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Portland's offense now about set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Throwing on first down is Allen. That one finds Pierce right side. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the runner crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused. And here, he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw again on second down. Jones, he completes it to Henry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll find Smith-Schuster again. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing, Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point splits the uprights, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. But not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen, he's got his man, it's Pierce. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Allen delivers another one to Pierce. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Ryan Santoso on now to try the field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. Up and good for Santoso. And that will cut the lead down to 13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. So we've reached the, well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Allen now on first down. That is complete downfield to Knox. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Davis with it left side. Down inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Jones. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And Jones will hit the deck here, and he is able to pick up the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now a first down carry for Harris. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Bring it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The toes inbounds. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and it ends up
incomplete. A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Now Allen again. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time. Completing the problem, I think, is pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now he'll let it go deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Allen. And he's got Pierce. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Gabriel Davis from 3 yards out. And the Riverhogs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. New England's offense set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run with Harris. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 59 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. He's got this to Williams, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mike Williams. 60 yards. And the Patriots are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Meanwhile, Allen's throw caught by Pierce. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. And again, it's Allen. That one finds Pierce right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. Alec Pierce, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Riverhawks get a bit closer. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brad, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
There's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Throwing on first down is Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Patriots are going to take over here up near the 40. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They run again with Harris. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Now this is fielded in the end zone, and he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now Allen. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Allen. That's complete to Pierce. And they're going to get Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. And I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And we talk so...
Yeah.